What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today is the day, guys. Trump has finally announced his running mate for 2024, guys. I feel like this is, been long awaited. We've all been, anticipating who this candidate, who this will possibly be. Lots of speculation towards, Tucker Carlson. I feel like he would be a great VP, and a leader in the making. Vivek Ramaswamy, who else? Marjorie Taylor Greene. We've definitely been thinking about her also. Oh, and then the one that kind of stuck out to me was Nikki Haley, guys. I know we all frown upon it, but her establishment backing may actually boost Trump in the ranks, guys, and help him out in 2024. So maybe she's another option. I'm excited to check out what's going on in this clip, guys. I'm going to stop speculating. Let's get straight into it and see exactly who Trump chose. So I'm going to get straight into it, guys, and I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. So definitely stick around to the end so you guys get my thoughts on the back end. But let's get straight into it, guys. Before we can do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Yo, let's get into it, y'all.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Well, it looks like Trump has narrowed down his vice president pick. If I had to pick, it's all over the news. Who is with him in Iowa to help him out this week? There's no reason why he would have this person other than to soft launch his running mate. I'm going to go through all of the news with you. By the end, you'll know about as much as I do. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TeNapel. I'm the creator of video games and comic books and things like that. But now I do the news because our country is at stake. Let's hope Trump wins. I'm so glad you could join us. Here's the headline. So this is from CBS News. Trump potential VP pick and former actress swarm Iowa ahead of caucuses. Here goes the actress thing too. I'll tell you who she is in just a moment. Former President Donald Trump is relying on a potential running mate, a former TV actress, and one of his sons to stump for him in Iowa as his campaign tries to blanket the state with events ahead of the Iowa caucuses. I'll also explain to you why this is an improvement on what he did back in 2016 that'll help secure his win. The Surrogates, that's who they're calling these people, featuring South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. There you go. That's who I think they're saying, and I think Trump is saying, probably is his VP nomination. Obviously, he hasn't made an announcement, so I can't go out that far, right? Why is this lady from a totally different state in Iowa campaigning for Trump? Why? Unless they're floating her up there. That's Kristi Noem. Who's the actress? Roseanne Barr is also on tour with him. And Eric Trump. Now, Roseanne Barr is another celebrity that's very fascinating to me. I really like her a lot, but she represents kind of the couch potato American, mom and pa TV American mainstream. Again, a very smart move. Something that Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley could not pull off in a way that Trump can. And Eric Trump, his son, who is the most normal of his kids, are part of a larger campaign effort to invigorate Trump's base of caucus goers across the Hawkeye state and ensure they'll turn out for Trump on January 15th in the first 2024 presidential nominating contest. So they're going to nominate Trump, right? This is in Iowa. This is for the presidency now. He's through messing around with all these other people. He's going for votes now. And this also shows that his ground game is greatly improved. This is normal politics stuff. Stuff that Trump wasn't always so good at. The nuts and bolts, normal campaign stuff. Quote, "We know we have the votes," said Trump campaign senior advisor Jason Miller. Quote, "We just have to turn them out. And we're going to be using every method available to us to ensure that we do that." So that is normal campaign talk. Very good on Jason Miller. The former president will appear at more Iowa campaign events in the first 2 weeks of January than in the last 2.5 months combined, partially because he was so involved in lawsuits in New York. Trump, who has led every Iowa poll by double digits for months. So you'd think he's safe, right? No, he's visiting the state only. He has visited the state only 9 times in the last 90 days. Whereas Kristi Noem, who endorsed Trump at a South Dakota campaign rally in September, will kick off the final swing through Iowa on Wednesday evening with a Team Trump Iowa MAGA event in Sioux City. Why Kristi Noem? They need to see if she works as vice president, and I believe she's going to do fine. And I believe she's probably going to be his pick. There's the lovely Kristi Noem. Georgia Rep. Margie Taylor Greene will be the featured speaker at a Trump event in Keokuk on Thursday. That's another name that's been floated up as his vice president, only by me. And then Roseanne Barr is set to speak at a rally in Boone next Tuesday. And former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Dr. Ben Carson, who ran against Trump in 2016, campaigned for him in Iowa. Now, Ben Carson's another name I would float up as a vice president. Why? He's so in manner and in demure, being so shy and quiet, like Mike Pence. I think guys like Dr. Ben Carson, personality types like him, are the kinds of people that Trump actually wants to be around. I don't think he wants another big, loud, flashy, media star guy. I think he likes and respects what he is not, and it really helps round him out. So I would put Ben Carson up there too. They might be floating him up, although I think primarily this is Kristi Noem's. The approach from Trump differs from 2016, when a weak campaign ground game resulted in a second place finish behind Texas Senator Ted Cruz. Though Trump leads polls going into the caucuses that year, Trump went on to win the GOP nomination and presidency, but aides are determined not to let a loss like that happen again. So they are going for normal Republican campaigning. They are not going, even though they know they've got Iowa. See, this is what I like about them. They're taking this very seriously and working hard, even when they know that it's safe. Guys, nothing is safe. This goes for everyone who goes like, oh, the votes are all fake or whatever, I'm not going to vote. No, we need your vote. I don't care what you think about it being fake. Everyone has to do everything they can over the top because your country is at stake. If you really believe your country is at stake, then do everything you can. That might even mean embracing mail-in voting. That might mean going day of voting. If you think there's trouble voting day of, then make sure that you mail in your vote on time and make sure that you're registered now. Contact your local state representatives for the Republican Party. Make sure you're registered, people. We got to get you those ballots. The latest CBS News poll shows Trump with a comfortable lead and indicates he's the only candidate being actively considered by a majority of likely caucus goers, with 58% of voters saying they will choose the president over his GOP rival. So Trump's a lock. It's already done, guys. This is USA Today with fake news. Trump supporters suggest DeSantis, Ramaswamy, and Haley as running mates. That is the least creative take on the whole thing. And that's USA Today. They're always the last to know because they're mainstream media. And then here's The Hill, with Kristi Noem says it would be a mistake for Trump to pick Haley as a running mate. That's my final blow to her being vice president. I think she's protecting her ground. She is protecting her space now as his VP running mate.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. Definitely going to be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those of you want to go over there and check that out. And also for you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug some love. Guys, this has been very interesting to follow. This all unfolding over the last couple of months. We've been jumping from candidate to candidate, potentially who it could be, that Trump will pick. It still seems like it's up in the air. At first, I really was leaning towards, Tucker Carlson, with the way they were hanging pretty tight. We had seen, Tucker Carlson, and Donald Trump pulling up to almost every event together, especially at the UFC. We know how much, Donald Trump loves the fight sports. He was pulling up with, Tucker Carlson, Kid Rock, and Dana White. With the way that crowd lit up when they all walked in, you would have really thought that, that was the next president and the vice president walking into the building. Now we've got, Kristi Noem coming out of nowhere, what seems like nowhere. Said to have, endorsed Trump at one of her rallies back in September of last year. Trump bringing Kristi Noem over into Iowa was more so of a soft launch to see what the public thought, to see the response that they would get from the masses behind, her potentially being the VP 2024. Really excited to see, in these forthcoming months with South Dakota's Kristi Noem can show us about her politics, what she stands for. Is she, going to align with Trump and what they mesh well? I'm very excited to see, because this is definitely a whole, I feel like a 180 in a different direction. This is definitely not who everyone thought Trump was leaning towards as far as his next VP candidate. Also good to keep in mind that this is not, 100% set in stone or solidified. Things could change as far as her being, Trump's running mate, but it seems as though Trump is hinting at him leaning towards her way. With her being one of the first, potential running mates to be on the, campaign trail with him in Iowa. Excited to see what they have coming in the forthcoming months. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and speculate a little bit further with me. Do you guys think Kristi Noem is cut out to be Trump's running mate for 2024? Or do you think it should be someone else? And if you do think it should be someone else, who do you think it should be and why, guys? Definitely hop in the comment section and let me know what you think. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one.